Guys, this is food. My trunk is full of food. We went to the farmer's market. We had an appointment for Melanie. We went to the farmer's market and we've got squash galore and potatoes and corn. I don't know if you can see that there. We've got 5 different kinds of squash. We've got 2 different kinds of potatoes. We've got multiple kinds of corn. The corn we're going to grind up for cornmeal. And the squash, obviously, and the potatoes will be used for eating. And right now we're going to sort all this out. I'm going to lay it out on the ground. And we're going to go through all this and see what all we got and get an overview here. But then I'll tell you what all I spent on what. But this is exciting because our garden failed due to the frost. We lost all our vine-type plants in our corn. Therefore, for the price we paid, this is really, really good. So let's get this all out of here and then we'll have a look. So it was one bag ripped. It was 15 bags of squash and corn and 8 bags of potatoes. So that's about 120 pounds of potatoes, I think. And, well, if that's 120, we'd have about around 200 or so pounds of squash here. So we got probably around 350 pounds of vegetables. And the car was sinking low in the trunk. But we paid a total of $30 for all of this at the farmer's market. And I think that's a pretty good deal because we didn't get any squash or corn this year, and this is going to keep us through. Now you think $30, that's not much money for this much food. We pay about $1 a pound normal price for potatoes, and that'd be about $100, $120 right there. And then these squash cost anywhere between $2 and $4, $6 a piece at normal store prices. And that's for the medium to small. Like the small acorn squash would usually be about $1.79 a piece. Usually $1.79 a pound. And especially like that big boy there. The spaghetti squash. So I think we got a really good deal here. And we're going to sort it out and go through everything we got into separate. We're going to sort it into separate totes. And keep it in the garage for now to keep it preserved until I get my cold food cellar done. Okay, sorted out. We've got 2 totes of squash, and you can see the various types. And that's going to feed us throughout the year. We'll be eating a lot of squash, and I'll probably be using the solar cooker to prepare it and save energy and fuel. I've got 3 bags of corn, which we'll grind up for cornmeal. And I've got a lot of potatoes, which we eat a lot here in this property. So, Melanie and I got to pick through the potatoes, but right now I got to take a break. I don't know what's wrong. Something happened to my knee, and it's swelling up really bad, and it hurts really bad. I might have got bit. I don't know. No idea. Didn't feel anything, but it's messed up. So I'm going to take a little break, and this was some work anyway, hauling this home. Loading it in the car, wow, that was a lot of work. So I'm going to carry the corn inside so that the critters won't get that. The chipmunks and the squirrels will tear that up in minutes if I leave it. And little yellow jackets are trying to get my squash. I had some hovering over here, and they'll bore through it. So got to get everything put away and protect it from the critters. And then these will go in the cold. All of this will go in the food cellar when we get it dug. Oh, I forgot, we got 2 bags of green tomatoes for free. He said, do you have any use for these? And I said, yeah, we'll process them. Mom suggested we make tomato preserves, so we'll try it. But we're going to be putting away food this winter. Definitely we're going to have some food. Hey guys, I brought the end table in to cure the rest of the way in the warmth of the chalet, the tiny house. I was able to wipe off the bugs with no real problem. You can only see where one was, and that just barely. So the rest wiped off alright. So I'm happy I didn't mess with it last night. There's a weird smell coming off of it still, but I guess that's going to be for a few days. So I'm just leaving it here in the middle of the floor, off to the side until it's finished curing. Well, there's a big tote full of potatoes and 4 more bags. One is in the house. I took the bruised and cut ones in. And then 2 containers of squash. I got them in the garage for now. My knee is trash, so I'm staying off it today. Something's wrong. So won't be much going on now. And we were out most of the day anyway. So we didn't get home till I think 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then I've been sorting these out by hand, going through them one by one. And going through all the squash. So anyway, looks good though. I was also reading online about storing the squash. So it looks like the acorn squash has to be eaten first, or canned or frozen. So I want to use the GoSun solar cooker to cook the squash each day for meals. It was cloudy up till just recently, or I'd have had it out already. Morning everybody. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I don't know if you can see, we had a frost last night. I hope the camera isn't jerky. I'm limping really bad. I might have to go into the emergency. I don't know if I got bit or did something, but my leg is trashed. Covered the garden last night again, and it paid off this day because we got a killer frost. And in town, the weather report was for 41 degrees. And it is right now 31 degrees. So I don't know why, but we get exactly 10 degrees difference here. And this is not me complaining about the weather. This is me telling you what it's like because you're not here. So, no harm done. I had everything covered last night, so it's all good. Hey guys. Well, based on suggestions and advice, and because my knee is disabled, I'm considering strongly going in today for some help, because right here it's all swollen. I have no idea what happened, but I can't walk on it, so not very easy to work on a homestead like that. So anyway, yesterday, since my knee was trashed, I worked on this, and many people advised in the comments I get an account at Steemit. STEEMIT.com. So I worked pretty heavily on this and built myself up an account and started copying all of my old videos onto here from April when we moved to Michigan to the present. And I wasn't going to tell YouTube. I had been very hesitant in my sharing it with YouTube because of the little green men who hide under bridges and harass people. But I think I replied to somebody vaguely about I was doing it or looking into it. And they followed me, so here we are. So no point in not telling you guys at YouTube. I have an account on Steemit.com, which is I think, a safer community where it's not run by a computer or a, what do you say, a corporation. It's run by the people. This is by the people, for the people. And you can earn money on this. It's a opportunity for me to post all my videos like I always did and earn money, maybe even make a living on it. And the good news is that if anybody starts downvoting my videos too much, they will get deranked themselves. So it's a pretty cool system. Whereas in YouTube, I get 60 downvotes in the first 30 seconds to a minute when I release a video. And that's not natural. You know that's not normal. And here, you have to work to be able to do something. You have to spend effort on the site in order to interact with the site, and that's a good thing. It's a lot safer, cleaner, and I think it's got future. So thank you all you guys. There was a lot of people suggested this to me, so thank you everybody. And I'm continuing on with this project, and we'll continue uploading my posts here, as well as YouTube and everything else. It's just a matter of copying the link over and writing a little bit here and there and answering more comments. Not a big deal. I can handle it, and I will continue on as usual. But I think, well, I'm going to get this video up to you guys and see if I can get something going on here at the homestead today with my limp knee. So we'll see how it goes. I will keep the camera rolling and let you know. Oh, by the way, it's at the DIY World, if you want to find me. Steemit.com, at the DIY World. So check it out, guys. Forget the /feed. If you want to find me, it's at the DIY World on Steemit.com. Stop in, get an account, say hi, and give me your support and upvotes. Thank you, guys. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Talk to you later.